Kristofferson, talking with Liz Ashley, and my next guest, who I've been dying to meet. She's a true star. She's been famous most of her life. She's now co-starring in the very popular musical Sugar Babies at the Pantages Theater. Will you please help me welcome Miss Ann Miller?
How are you, Doc? Hey, Fred. Good to see you.
First of all, happy birthday.
Thank you. Oh, God.
Yeah, you look great. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind till I wrote a book, so I might as well tell you I'm 61.
Oh, you look great, kid.
All right. I'm 61 going on 25.
Oh.
So, you know, heck, I think you're only as old as you feel, don't you?
Well, you don't feel hardly old at all, my dear.
Yeah, but you also look good. I read in today's Hollywood Reporter, though, you said you're going to have a facelift.
Well, I
So
said,
I've been checking you out.
when I get around to doing it, and I think pretty soon, you know, I'm just going to have the whole thing tied up in a big bow, 4 bars and off. I mean, why not?
Yeah, oh, I'm
All right.
You've never had it done?
No, I've never had it done, but I think, you know...
Nothing done?
Well, I think I got to get a little something here. Chicken fat or something. You know, you got to... But if you're going to be in this business, you have to put your best face forward, right?
Yes.
You've got to. But I don't even know who to go to. So
I'll give you names.
Boy, that's... You got to find somebody really good when you do that sort of thing.
Well, you look so good, I wouldn't touch anything yet.
Thank you, honey. Well, no, it's coming. It's around the bend.
So what'd you get for your birthday?
Oh, I got wonderful things. Mickey gave me a huge cake. Mickey Rooney, that is, with all those gorgeous real flowers around it, Joan, and Joy perfume, and I had some bows that gave me some things. But, you know, I've never taken jewelry from people. I mean, men have never given me a lot of jewelry. I'm a gal that a lot of people think, because I wear jewelry, that men give it to me, and I've worked my behind off, making my own money to give myself my own jewelry, but even my husband's never gave me
But
much
you
of
were
anything,
married...
you know?
Wait a second. You were married to many rich Texans.
Yes, I was.
And you
2
never,
of them.
Yeah, you never
Yeah.
got...
Well, I've got a beautiful ring, but I left it on in the bathroom on a plane. Can you believe that? A 30-carat diamond ring.
Oh,
my God. What airplane? Browner.
Well, you know, they're still working on it. And it wasn't insured for what it should have been insured for, and it just about broke my heart. But that was the only really nice piece of jewelry, a 30-carat diamond from Tiffany. And, pardon me, from Winston.
Did you go crazy?
And I went crazy. Just crazy. I don't even want to talk about it, but it really upset me because it was something I wanted very much to keep all my life because my husband passed away, and he had had something like 6 wives, and I was his 6th wife, and he said I never gave a wife a diamond before, and I really wanted that. I wanted to keep that because it was a little bit of him, and it's gone, and they don't know what happened to it.
What about, like, the pin? You also, I shouldn't bring it up, but,
Here she goes.
No.
I'm ready for it.
There have been rumors over the years that, you know, because you're very attractive, you've got a great body, the best legs any woman ever had in the world.
I return the compliment.
Well, you haven't seen my thighs, but and you won't because my stomach covers them. But anyhow,
Go on, Joan.
but I heard, like, you were Louis B. Mayer, who was president of MGM's girlfriend.
No, I really wasn't. He liked to dance with me. Connie Hilton liked to dance with me. But I was never really a girlfriend. I think Mr. Mayer liked me more than he should have because he was very old. But my mother would have hit him with a baseball bat because she would not have let me marry anybody that old. But he liked to dance with me. And Mr. Hilton liked to dance with me. I just one of those girls that people like to dance with. But that wasn't really a romance on my part.
Gee.
Sometimes older men get crushes on young girls.
Yeah, well, ask Kris. We'll be right back. After this commercial. So, don't go away. We're back talking with Edna. Now, I bumped into you last night. We were out to dinner, and in yesterday's LA Times, there was such a mean article. I didn't want to say anything because it was your birthday. A mean, but today's not your birthday, so let's go. A lady who came back and reviewed the show twice and was just mean.
Drake. Sylvia Drake. I call her Drek sometimes by accident. She came to see the show when we first opened here in Los Angeles, and she absolutely hated me, hated Mickey, hated the show, and we immediately went into New York and became a smash hit. And I was so surprised. We were 3 years on Broadway and 2.5 years on the road. 5.5 years in this show. And we think we're a little bit of Americana, and we're just, well, we call ourselves an entertainment. And people like to kind of go and see shows and forget about, you know, what's going on in the world today and so forth. So this show is kind of a big laugh and fun and happy-hearted. This lady came to see it. She tore it all apart again, ripped it up. She said, Ann Miller is golden-throated and long limbs, but she no longer dances 500 taps a minute. That made me mad. So I sent her boss a wire, and I said in the wire, dear Mrs. Charles Champlin, he's a lovely man, I said, she's absolutely right. I don't dance 500 taps a minute anymore. I dance 1,000. I did 500 when I was a kid. And I also said, well, wait, I haven't finished. I also said, and I know she hates sugar babies, but please tell her that Mickey and myself are laughing all the way to the bank. All right?
That's great. Wonderful.
All right.
Now, sugar babies put you financially into a whole good bracket again, right?
Joan, it did. It came at a really nice time for me because my mother was very, very ill and had to have nurses around the clock for about 5 years. And I was really in trouble. I had to borrow money, and I was just really in trouble. This show came at the most wonderful time for both Mickey Rooney and myself. I would like to say that it's been like an annuity for Mickey and for me. We've become really multimillionaires from this show.
Isn't that wonderful?
And they want us to carry on with it. I can't believe it. We were going to close here and just let it end here. We've now decided, my producers, whom I'm very grateful to, I have to tell you the names, Harry Rigby, Mrs. Terry Allen Kramer, they have decided to run the show, and we're going to go on to like Cleveland, Detroit, all those big towns. We're going to continue on with the road company. So I'm thrilled because that's more money in the piggy bank.
Oh, absolutely. And we all can use it more, especially when your husband lets you go. Now, I'm going to ask you something.
Sure.
All right. We said you don't have to dance, and you're not going to dance, and nobody's going to ask you to dance because we talked about this on the telephone. But would you do one time step, and let me do it with you, so when I get very old, I can say, I danced with Ann Miller. Just one little time step.
Can you do a time step?
No.
All right, well, we'll try.
Just do something. Where do you want to do it?
Where do you want to do it? Oh, down here?
Here, come, just
all right, come on.
show me one.
Have you ever tried the tap?
I am a lump.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, go
on. A tap.
Just show me. I do 1,000 taps a minute.
Well, in order to do it, well, this is a lot of fun. It's more fun than exercising. I mean, I'm not putting down Jane Fonda, but let me tell you, tap dancing, you can lose a lot of weight, and it's a lot of fun. But the basic step of tap dancing is, that's a time step. But first, when you learn, you have to learn like a shim sham. That's shim sham. Now you got to learn the time step next. Oh, your T. There you go.
Perfect. You're off.
Joan, you're doing it. Shake it up, Joan.
Now do.
You're something else. Well, you know, you could tap dance.
Sure, I can tap.
You've got rhythm. You could tap
They
dance
say
if you wanted to.
Good in bed, good on the floor, tap dancing. So now you know about me. We'll be right back after this commercial message, so please don't go away. Oh, I can imagine. We're back talking again with Ann Miller. What a lovely evening. What a great way to start the week. Ann Miller, I want to thank you so much. Sugar Babies.
Thank you,
You're just
Thanks
wonderful.
for having me on your show.
And please. And let's go back. Doc, thank you very much. Kris, the two movies are Flashpoint and Songwriter. Thank you. Please come back again. And Elizabeth Ashley, I'll take you with an apartment, without an apartment. They're always fun. And good luck on Cat in a Hot Tin Roof.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tomorrow night, my guests are going to be David Brenner, Jacqueline Bissett, and Claudia Lorno. So please come back and watch us again tomorrow night. Thank you, Johnny, for letting me sit here. Happy Passover. Good night.
Next on Late Night with David Letterman, meet comedian Richard Lewis, actress Valerie Bromfield, and noted chef Paul Prudhomme. All on NBC. Be there.
Joan Rivers wardrobe furnished by Holly's Harp.